It's strange how you can crave something so deeply and still be scared of it at the same time. How you can want love, real love, but not know what to do with it when it shows up. Because no one ever taught you how to receive it. No one ever taught you how to give it either. Not in a way that felt safe. You grow up learning rules, not feelings. Be strong, don't cry, shake it off, get over it, provide, protect, perform. But where in all that did someone teach you how to feel? How to sit with someone and not shrink or puff your chest out, but just be? Where did anyone show you what it looks like to love without losing your pride or feeling like you're giving up some kind of control? For a lot of men, love feels like unfamiliar territory, not because we don't want it, but because we were handed a map that didn't show us how to get there. Or worse, told there was no map at all. We were told love is for later, after the job, after the money, after you've earned it. And even then, it better not make you soft. So what happens? You grow into a man with big feelings and no language for them. You try to love with tools you never had. You get quiet when you mean to get closer. You pull away when something good comes near. You wait for it to fall apart before it even begins, just so it won't catch you off guard. And then you tell yourself, maybe I wasn't built for this. But you were. You just never saw it modeled. Maybe your dad didn't say much. Maybe he left. Or maybe he was right there, in the house, in the room, and still felt miles away. You watched him work, pay bills, hold it all in, and maybe that's what you thought being a man meant. Survive first, feel later, or never. And now here you are, grown. People say you're a good man, you're loyal, you show up. But deep down, you still feel like a boy who's guessing his way through love. You don't know how to ask for what you need without sounding needy. You don't know how to be held without feeling weak. You don't know how to say, I'm scared, even though you are. Because love opens things in you that you've been told to keep shut. It's not that men don't want to love. It's that most of us were never shown how to do it without losing ourselves. We confuse love with performance, with doing things, buying things, fixing things. And we hope that if we do enough, they'll know we care. But the truth is, love is less about proving and more about presence. And that's where most of us freeze. Because being present means being seen. And being seen means letting someone touch the parts you've worked so hard to hide. The shame, the fear, the loneliness, the soft parts under the armor. The boy inside the man, still wondering if he's lovable without doing anything at all. No one tells you that healing is quiet, that it's not a breakthrough. It's a moment where you don't run, a moment where you stay. When she says, talk to me, and instead of saying, I'm fine, you say, I don't know how, but I want to try. And yeah, you'll mess up. You'll speak in silence sometimes. You'll get defensive when you meant to be vulnerable. But trying matters. Effort counts. There's no blueprint for learning how to love when you were raised in emotional silence. You're not behind. You're just beginning. And it's not just about romantic love. It's with your friends, your kids, your brothers, yourself. You start by telling the truth. Not the clean version, the real one. You say, I didn't know how to love you right, but I want to learn. That alone breaks something open. That alone is love. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be honest. The kind of honest that shakes, that makes your voice crack, that sounds like a whisper you've been holding in for years. That's the kind of love that reaches people. That's the kind of love that teaches others how to do it too. Some of us are the first in our family to even try to love like this, to break the silence, to name the things that were never named. That's a quiet kind of courage. That's how legacies change. And maybe you're sitting there reading this thinking, no one ever loved me like that. But what if you could be the first? What if love starts with you? The scariest part isn't that love might not last. The scariest part is realizing you never learned how to hold it when it did. And maybe, just maybe, it's time to try, even if your hands shake, even if your voice does too.